chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like we dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. They start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him,
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Yankees. Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground to short. And an easy out to start the game. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
To third. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Third,
2 down, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that one.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back now in the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cruz running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. Now there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Warning track. Ball. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Bellinger up to hit.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And that one hammered way back there. Going, gone! A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Gonzalez in his second season, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. Yeah. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Outside low. And the count's even at 2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Cabrera. Slinging it to first in time. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League and won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, singing.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States. And we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Just missed.
1-0.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Cruz snags it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. This is Joey Barton. Heel back to work. Swing and a miss.
He's a master at hitting
0-1 the count.
fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. Swing and a miss.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Whoa, that's down.
Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. Sung-Chae Chang, the next Pirate to hit.
Sung-Chae Chang.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one missing inside a sharp. Slider. Chang, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off left side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Comebacker to the mound. To first. That ends the frame. Back in New York. Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Check swing, called strike. Off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now all even up. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second, and he's out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... As we go to the top of the 4th, Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
That one missed.
That pitch is out.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's in the dirt. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. That one way outside, and the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. One out, bases empty. That just misses. Now 2-2. Gets under and pops it up. Rice. And there are two down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's the swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the grab. And that is that. Back in the Bronx.
Leading
now
off
it's the second
for the
baseman,
Yankees,
Jazz
the
Chisholm
second
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Just missed. Missing inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gonzalez to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And Judge spoils that one. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time.
Bellinger.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Rice makes the play, and there's one down. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here it comes. Strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one the other way. Fired to second, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gonzalez. One up, one down. Austin Wells digs in now. Fly to left his first time.
Well.
And delivers outside. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fastball for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The left fielder, number 24.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Wells leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Wells makes the turn at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Volpe in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner takes off. Sends it across to first. Third out. Back here in New York, top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Sung-Jae Chang. Heel back to work. And out number 1 on the ground. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 0-2 in this one. Ian Hamilton comes on now.
New York Yankees, number 71. Ian Hamilton.
And that is out of play.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all. Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1 again.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Late swing. Fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The other way. And a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. So the batter now. Now will be Trent Grisham.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
So now we'll pinch hitter Paul Goldschmidt.
Number 48, Paul Goldschmidt.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing.
That's out.
No appeal. And it's a ball and a strike. And it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly
2
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
McCutchen takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Connor Falefa whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-1. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that one fouled off.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
misses the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one to first, Rice. Handles, throws to first, 2 away. Now it's the DH, Andy Rodriguez. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that is the back for more from the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And that's
inside,
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one gets down for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And it falls. And a go-ahead run is on base.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. And that's foul. Just misses there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Brings it in. 1 away. So up next, Jason Dominguez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harmon Majinski.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Late swing, foul to the left. So the tying run at second. Cruz running hard to get it. And that ends the inning. We go to the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouled off down the right side. Loaisiga goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Ground ball up the middle. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Sung-Chae Chang getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Trying to move him over here. Rice to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That's a little bit low. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one is downstairs. 2-0. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch is in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's McCutcheon.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. In the air, right field. Judge is there. And he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The Yankees looking to rally. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. It made him really work out there on the mound. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Chang. There's one. He's out. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And ball one to Judge. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And 1-1. Slings it across. Inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the ninth, and now Spencer Horwitz. And it's fouled away.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a pop-up. Cabrera hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Gonzalez.
That one fouled hard the other way. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge is under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Endy Rodriguez now at the plate. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Now pitching for the Pirates.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Mesa.
Ball 1.
And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those hits to get a knock sometimes.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know those are ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Drills it in for the out. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance. In this one, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 91, Oswald Peralta.
Connor Falefa. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Paper. Somebody love and hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, your blows, able to try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. But like, I'm the guy in the office.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just chill it. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah. Looking at the Lakers, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia, not today, not tomorrow.